is setting out plans to restart international travel. A tentative date of May 17th has been set to relaunch international travel and to cautiously re-emerge from lockdown. International travel is currently banned with a few exceptions. This has created massive pent-up demand for international summer holidays. The UK government has said that the new system will help ensure the vaccine progress is not jeopardized and will also provide clear guidance for travellers. The reopening plan will manifest a traffic light system. Travel destinations will be ranked green, amber or red according to virus risk. People heading to low-risk green countries will simply take a virus test before and after they travel. Those going to amber or red countries will have to self-isolate or quarantine afterwards. Currently, people arriving in the UK from abroad are required to self-isolate for 10 days. British nationals arriving from a banned red list of high-risk countries face costly quarantine in government-approved hotels. The government has urged people not to book summer holidays since it is too early to predict which would be the green-lighted countries. In another significant measure, starting this week, England citizens will be able to access 2 free rapid virus tests per week. With this, Britain aims at curbing symptom-free virus spread and breaking chains of transmission. UK's Health Secretary Matt Hancock has urged people to take up the offer. The lateral flow tests will be available at workplaces, community sites, schools and even colleges. People will also be able to order delivery of the tests. The UK government has also announced allowing a number of people to attend public events from this month, but it has not made clear whether it will issue virus passports for international travel. The concept of virus passports has been backed by many tourism-dependent countries and airlines, but more than 70 UK MPs have opposed it. The reopening plans are being put out as the vaccination rollout in UK has far outstripped popular holiday destinations such as France. Britain has already given out more than 31 million first vaccine doses and over 5 million second doses. For more details now, quickly, let's go across to our correspondent, London Bureau Chief, Mandy Clark, who's joining us live from London. Mandy, do share details with us about how UK plans to ease measures and reopen sections of the economy.
Yes, so the announcement that we are expecting Boris Johnson to deliver later today will hit a lot of the points you said. There will be a reopening on April 12th. Of non-essential shops, and also that allows you to get your hair cut, all those things that have been banned in the past. Now, people will be able to go to pubs, but only to use the back garden. It's only on May 17th when they can go into pubs and restaurants. This was part of that wider roadmap, but what this announcement signifies is that he sees that Britain is on the right track, and this will be allowed to happen. Of course, those lateral flow tests will be available. It's all about getting more people tested and tracking that. And as well, that traffic light system for travel. Of course, lots and lots of Britons are quite keen to travel. But there is a big concern about the traffic light system because last year they allowed people to travel. And then while many people were on holiday, they announced that it became a hotspot, so they might have traveled when it was green. All of a sudden, it became red, and people had to cancel their plans very quickly and come back. So there is a worry amongst the British population that the traffic light system will become not as it will flow and change, and it will really affect the way how they travel.
Right. Mandy, it's also noteworthy how the Johnson government's post-pandemic focus is now on detecting asymptomatic cases and breaking the chain of transmission. How crucial is going to be this mass testing plan for UK?
It's essential. That mass testing plan is really how they see they're going to get out of the coronavirus. Remember, the South Africa variant, it seems to be a bit resistant to the AstraZeneca variant. That is the majority of people in Britain have been vaccinated with AstraZeneca. They want to stop any possibility of those variants coming to Britain. They see it as a real threat. And so they want this mass testing to be ubiquitous. They're going to test it out in Wembley first. They're going to have those lateral flow tests. And there's going to be kind of like a Wembley coronavirus passport. People can enter if they have a negative test or if they can prove they're vaccinated. Considering that the government was so slow on track and trace testing, they are all over it because they really see this is the only chance to ensure that Britain gets out of lockdown and the economy starts getting up and running again.
Right. Thank you so much, Mandy Clark, for bringing in all those inputs.